Good morning and welcome to the channel. My name is Varska and we are back with another episode of Banished. Now before we get started, if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell thingy. Looks kind of like that. That way you can stay up to date with all of my newest content, all of my newest videos and everything that I'm putting out, and you never miss a thing. That being said, we are going to go ahead and get started. Alright. So, we left off doing something. Yes. Struggling. As always. Now we're just waiting for things to get built. And shooing away the traders that want to use the wrong trading post. I hate the line in between the fields. I wish it just auto-connected. I want to use bigger fields, but they're not efficient. Man, we got a lot of stone and I don't know what to use it all on. I have an idea. A crazy idea. An insane idea. So, we are going to build a boarding house. And you might be like, why the hell are you building a boarding house? What are you going to do? You going to invite a bunch of nomads into your town again? The answer? Probably. But, we're not putting it in for nomads. We are putting a boarding house in so that we can start converting all of our stone houses, or all of our wood houses, into stone houses. I love how I just have the school right next to a giant pit of death. So, boarding house will let us convert everything over, and then when we do get the homeless people, they will at least have somewhere to stay. But additionally, oh, I need this cleared so badly. Alright. Builder -1. It's time to get to work. Start removing resources. No. Oh. Builder, you're hired. We now have another single laborer to do our dirty work. I mean, we honestly need the builders to take care of everything else first. I wish there was a 20 times speed. Now that the episodes are starting to get longer because everything's more complicated, I'd like to keep the episode length the same, but instead of being 2 years, it'd be about 1 year. And that's a disappointment. We won't be able to cover as much. I'd like to still be able to cover just as much, but faster. Like vroom vroom. Ay ay ay. But that is not an option. There might be a mod for it. But I'm not going to go out of my way and try and find out and change things mid-series. So, the person who is cutting down the trees is making very slow progress. Thing has been cut. That I can tell. It's alright. The farmers will pick it up in the winter. And we have 2 laborers now. I'm not going to put anyone else into anything else yet. Just because... Wait, why do I have another laborer? Why not? I have 4 schools, guys. Why am I still at 60 students? Maybe it was just a student who aged up and not a child? Man, I wish I could have 100% of my population doing education. If I started sooner, I would. I would be able to accomplish that, but Just with how it's going right now, I really can't. Especially because I'd have to put in a bunch of schools. And while I can put in a bunch of schools, I'd rather not yet. I know it sounds weird. I want something, but I'd rather not do what it takes to get it. But I want things to develop further. Are we out of apples? Late summer. Crap. Harvest. Harvest, guys. Although I feel like I'm babying them, you know? I think when we... Ooh, yay, these are finally producing. I feel like when we get this next set of farms up, we can probably go without harvesting manually. Am I wrong? More than likely. But I'd like to think that my people can do things on their own. Especially now that a lot of them are becoming educated individuals. So I wish I got a little bit more say in the education people working where. Because if so, I would put every single educated person into 1 blacksmithing, 2 farming. And I think that would be the best way to do things with a limited number of educated individuals. But alas, I don't really get to choose who goes where. I just get to pick numbers. Maybe there is a way for me to choose who goes where. It's probably a long and complicated process of bouncing people around until they eventually fit, and that I won't do. I mean, yeah, that I won't do. Takes away a little bit of their freedom. You know, let them pick the jobs they want to pick. Because, well, I mean, even then they're not really picking the jobs they want to pick. But they can trade with others if they want. And I've seen like others like bounce between jobs. It's weird. So we got our harvest going on. I hope something happens here soon. I got 2 laborers on it. I got 2 builders on all the other projects. And really all they got is like these houses and some blacksmiths. And man, are they starting to move slower. Yeah, when you get in here close, they start flying. But you zoom out, and they start moving a little bit slower. Or maybe that's just perspective. Could just be my perspective. I feel like the game's starting to get a little caught up on the amount of animations it's doing and the amount of people it's got running around. Or rather, my computer than the game. So, who knows? I know Left 4 Dead just ended yesterday. This is episode 21, so I think, yeah, Left 4 Dead ended just yesterday. So, I mean, we might be running into the end soon here too. Oh, we lost a mine, eh? I'd like to see our adult population climb to 300, but, or not 300, 500. But can't really guarantee that that's gonna happen. I've never actually played the game into a full town with the film recorder running, or with the game recorder running. And I know that's a lot to ask my really old computer. Funny thing is, the reason why I can actually handle the graphics that are going on it is because I replaced the graphics card with one from 2012 that actually works really, really great. And if you did like a Crossfire setup on it, it'd be almost as good as a modern graphics card. I believe it's the AMD Sapphire 6850 that I'm running in this thing from some little tiny Intel that was pretty much, it might as well have been a laptop's graphics card. It was tiny. I couldn't run Elder Scrolls Online. I could barely run like Pirates of the Caribbean online. which if I could get it to record right, I would do a series on. Now, though, I'm capable of running Grand Theft Auto on full settings and, you know, still being able to play in the 35, 45 FPS area. And I know a lot of people are like, what, you play under 60 frames per second? I'm just like, sorry, I can't afford a giant computer. But, you know, I am working on slowly upgrading, and I'm going to build my own from here. So, that's going to be exciting when I do get a chance to do it. I hope y'all are done harvesting your fields. If you're helping out with the trees, you better be done harvesting. Oh, okay, yeah. It seems like anyone who's here is done harvesting. So, yeah, and when I do finally get the money to build a computer, I'm probably going to do a video on it because I want to show you guys how I set it up and why I chose everything that I'm choosing for it. But all in all, the costs are at least right now, they'll go down in the future, and you know, with new egg sales and everything. It's about $1,400 to $1,500 for the one that I'm building. So I gotta wait until I actually have some decent money aside. And I'm hoping to use maybe one of my PFDs if they're still around by the time that I can actually get a PFD. Because I'm not from Alaska. I actually moved up to Alaska from Florida last August 2018. So the way the PFD works is, if it's still around, you have to live in Alaska one full calendar year from January to December. So I missed that the first year. Second year, which is 2019, I'm living from January to December. And so we'll be seeing how things go with that. Because now, by the end of this year, I will have lived here a full calendar year, and then I submit for the PFD, and I will know a little bit before October if I get approved, which, as long as there is still a PFD, because I know they're trying to, a lot of people are trying to remove PFD, and I don't know too much of the politics between it, so I'm not going to argue if the PFD is great for me or not, but it's around. And if it's around, I want it when I'm eligible, when I'm fully considered an Alaskan. Because right now, I guess I'm just, I believe they call it a sourdough. I have lived through my first Alaskan winter. Alright, now on the bright side, we can definitely start putting some fields in here. We can see clearly now, the forest's gone. I think the Lorax would really hate me. We can do really big ones that are completely inefficient, which I think I'm going to do just for usability. We're going to put a 20 by 20 there. Put a road through it. Put a 20 by 20. Then put a 15 by 20. And now we'll make these little. We'll grab this one, push it all the way to the coast. We're not trying to be super exact anymore with these. We've got roads going in and out. What's going on there? I can't see the rain. The rain's jacking me up. So. I think. Okay, that's right. Yeah, we're just going absolutely bonkers and wild with our crops right now. That, and then let's put a small little chicken. Hey! Look at our food! We're starting to go up! Hell yeah! Mmm! And we're going to put a small chicken pasture over here. And let's go ahead and build our roads throughout here so we don't have to worry about them later. I actually put a lot more than I thought I would. And I'm not going to... I know it's saying I can start these right now, but I'm not going to. because it is late spring. I don't want people to get caught up in planting late crops. So we're probably going to wait until spring is over. Even though they're already in calling to us and beckoning to us. And plus we don't have the people to work them yet anyway. So we're also going to run straight back here. Probably put something in there, maybe a barn or a house. And I think we can also put maybe a barn or a house here. So let me try and put a barn. If I can't put a barn, I'll put a house. We can put a barn. Put our single barn there. Connect it with rods. And I think we can also put in a well here. Boom. Because, hell yeah. Let's put 2 wells here. I don't care. Double supply of water in case of fire. Oh, that scared me. I looked up and I saw the chimneys going. I'm like, everything's on fire. No. And then I think we got room for a barn over here as well. We do. Yeah. We can just leave that how it is. Now it is early summer. So let's go ahead and activate this giant field. We are going to make it wheat. And then this is going to be squash. These are going to be the vegetables I don't like. Wheat. I'm okay with cabbage. I'm okay with peppers too. I guess it's just squash that I don't like. Oh, can't forget to put a road on that. But now, second biggest, corn. And we'll do a pumpkin patch. I like pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin. I like pumpkin and flavored everything. Pumpkin is amazing. It's got to be done though. It can't be like wheat pumpkin stuff. Oh crap! How many years has it been? I don't know how long I've been playing. Has it been 1 winter or 2 winters? I don't know. We're gonna say it's only been 1. We're gonna keep going till whatever the next spring pops up. Yeah, because we I don't remember. Oh well. Does anybody care if we get an extra winter? No? No? Nobody? If you do care, you know, let me know in the comments, and it will be too late. So, that's just really one less problem to worry about. I think I should also put maybe a storage barn here. Just for these. Oh, I can't fit one. Fit one like that? No. Gosh darn it. I wish there was a way of like stretching out land or building things on like stilts. That'd be cool. So, I guess we will put in a house. Maybe another house. Maybe not another house. And let's put a house here. Here. And we're just going to try to squeeze as many houses as we can. Which isn't as many as I thought it would be. Regardless, it's a cute little fishing and farming thing over here. Let's zoom in. I'll probably make that a thumbnail or something. Come on. Oh. It's cute. It's cute. Alright, so what else is going on? We have our blacksmiths now. A bunch of them. So let's find at least one. At least one blacksmith that's doing wood. And we're going to jump them up to iron. And that's probably going to decrease our iron quite a bit. But it's okay. Because with our stone as high as it is, we are actually going to decrease our stone cutters down to 10. And increase our miners up a lot. And I just realized we're going to need a lot of freaking farmers. So we're going to also decrease our miners back to where we were starting them. And we're going to dump a bunch of farmers in. And I wish some people would hurry up and get educated. But they're not, so we gotta wait. But we got plenty of farmers. We didn't do the early thing. We're looking great on food. It's still autumn. Winter hasn't hit. We got plenty of food. We have, I think, restored our food supply. We're doing great on our tool supply as well. It's nice. Now, did we build our customs house yet? Is it finished? Or not customs house, boarding house. Our boarding house is finished. So we're going to work one neighborhood at a time. We are going to start with... I'm sorry. This one. Now, you guys should shift around a little bit. Unless my boarding house isn't big enough to fit all of these people. Alright, so we're working on that chunk first. We'll let that chunk be worked on, then we will work on this chunk, then this chunk, and that chunk, and I'll change the order whenever the hell I want, because I will not remember. Oh, and let's go ahead and make this chickens. You can never have too many chickens. Let's... Why do I have so few chickens? Have they not recovered? And let's go ahead and add another herdsman now. So yeah, it's early winter, so our episode's gonna be early, nice and soon. We're not gonna lose track when it reaches early spring. It reaches early spring. I know the past couple episodes, and I mean even early this episode, I couldn't tell what year it was. I still don't know what year. I mean, I see what year it is, but I don't know what year it actually is as far as the episode. Oh crap! Well, we can wait on the blacksmith because we're actually doing good with blacksmiths right now. Oh, yeah. Food is more important than tools. Oh, thank goodness! Finally. One more and our farmers are full for now. And then we can put a little bit more into our blacksmiths. It's winter. Things are going well. I am really impressed. We have fully overhauled our entire town and got a crazy amount of agriculture going on. I love how we didn't even lose all those crops. Like, what? Mild winter this year, that's for sure. Oh. And boom. Yep. All of our farmers. Another blacksmith. This is nice. Let's see if we can get one more blacksmith up right before early spring. Oh, yeah. Yep, we did. Awesome. And it is early spring. Talk about timing. Well, that is great. So we are overall, let's check our population before ending the episode. We have 489 total citizens and 80 students. We have really upped our game. I think things are only going to get much better from here. I know we had a bit of a food crisis going on, but it seems like we're going to be able to pull through that, and as long as we continue to balance our agriculture with our industrial wants and needs, we should be good. So thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to leave me some likes. Definitely leave me some comments on how you think I'm doing, anything that you would do differently. And if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys next episode. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful day.